Welcome back to the MLG Game On.
Ender's Game on Bluray.
16-player Invitational. We're about to hop into set 4, the losers match, which is going to be Siphonn versus Nony, an epic PvP of epic proportions on the equally epic map. Map 1, Habitation Station. Yeah.
I am Cats, and you can follow me on Twitter right here.
Me too. Except I'm down here.
No, I'm actually here.
But I'm over here. Am I like right on it right now, Rob?
I'm on it. You got
down more? Way down more?
I got it right here. Do I have it perfectly?
Yeah. I mean, your top hand's like right above it.
Just follow me right here on Twitter. Is that perfect?
Why don't you spend more time promoting the players instead of the casters? I think it's disgusting that casters are promoted so heavily over players in this industry. What would our brother Nany say?
He'd be mad.
I think he would be. But is there ever a time Nany was not mad?
I don't know.
He watches a lot of Korean dramas. I think when he watches those, I don't think he's very mad.
That's true. So we have from Team Demos, at Siphonn SE2, I think. This is Twitter.
In the top right.
SE2 Siphonn. Demos Siphonn is his Twitter.
Jesus.
If you
How do you
like
even spell Demos? D-A-Y-M-O?
Like it's on the screen right now.
Where? Where?
D-E-I-M-O-S.
I know, but for the people at home.
Is that it?
Yeah, D-E-I.
Yep. So at Demos Siphonn. And the chill toss on the left hand corner at Nony TV on Twitter, of course, if you want to follow him.
We have Nony.
We have Nony.
Where did Nony's name come from?
Nony?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the Nony nut?
Is that actually a nut?
No. But that's his
Skype. Thanks for telling everybody.
Wow! Wow, Steven!
You're the one that was just about to say it!
No, I wasn't!
What were you gonna say? That's from
I
his...
was gonna cover!
Like how? That's his AOL screen name?
No, I was gonna figure something out. I realized.
You were about to mess up big and I had to cover for you because that's what friends do. Because now you don't have to take the fault. Yeah, I took the bullet. Take a shot in the brain for you. Isn't that a song or whatever by Bruno Mars or whatever?
Yeah. Take a shot in the brain for you.
Yeah. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but anyway, I'm pretty sure it's a real song.
Yeah.
2 gases going up for the green toss, only 1 going up for the Nony toss.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Now, the pattern that we've seen with Nony, it cannot apply to PvP, right? He has to mix up builds.
I mean, maybe.
This
is actually, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Both of these gases went up before the cyber quest, and these are 2 pretty early gases.
Yeah.
Oh. And Siphonn identifying that these gases are very early, maybe puts Nony on some kind of tech build, actually tucks away his probe inside Nony's base, sneaks it up and hides it up there.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that's Nony. Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, am I mixing the names up? Yeah, I'm sorry, Nony identifying that Siphonn has the very, very, very early gases.
Yeah, but he took a gas, so I don't think so. I thought it might be a 4-gate, but then he took the second
Well, let's
gas.
see what he throws his... Do they always chrono the warp gate tech? Oh, he doesn't even start warp gate. Okay, never mind. He's gonna make a Stargate. Why not? He's got the thing hidden in the base. Why not do it? Oh, whatever. I think that's a wasted opportunity, but okay. Okay.
So,
he had the probe hidden. You don't think that could have been a great spot for a pylon?
I mean, it's
He could have just made one before leaving, no? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, man. Whatevs. Anyway, we got...
Do you think we're gonna see an Oracle or Phoenix?
You know, seeing as how...
Would you like to bet? We have not much time.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Oracle.
I'm gonna go with...
Oracle, $10.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be an Oracle.
It's not an Oracle.
That's another $10. That's another $10.
Phoenix!
Oh, wow. There go my $10 from earlier. Rip on.
You okay?
Who builds a Phoenix?
People that get their...
Wait, is this Nony? Oh, Nony probably doesn't even know Oracles are in this game. All of his styles are from like 2012. I shouldn't have taken that bet. I keep mixing up the colors.
Okay, well, too bad.
Rip.
We're gonna see Blink Stalkers from Siphonn.
3-gate Blink Stalker, which is the all-in version.
No, it's not.
Not 4-gate Blink Stalker.
4-gate is the all-in version. We'll see if he adds another gateway.
Oh, surprised not to see that Mothership core return fire to the Phoenix. Flying through the base. But, just a mistake there, I guess, on Siphon's part.
Yep.
Do have the proxy piling going down for Siphon. For the 3-gate Blink Stalker all-in build.
Not an all-in. I mean, it could turn into one.
It's an all-in, man. Why do we have just 2 Phoenix? I don't even know what I'm watching right now. Is he even... Oh, you might get it. Did he get it?
Yeah, he got it.
Okay, good job.
Of course he got it. No, he's trying to force Photon Overcharge, but doesn't want to lose any more than the shields on those Phoenix for now.
Very true.
Robo going down for Nony as well. It's going to help out against Blink Stalkers quite a bit.
A little bit, but I'm getting a little bit scared here for Nony. I don't know.
You think so?
I mean, the Phoenix are going to help, but he needs Stalkers to back this Phoenix up. Phoenix are good because they can lift off.
Wow, what a waste.
Yeah, I would agree.
he basically had a 3 Zealots round and then picked up the probe.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a waste of energy. Not
Definitely.
the biggest deal in the world.
Definitely, because with this Blink Stalker all incoming, he's going to need that energy for lifting units. I mean, it's pretty important.
Most definitely. Or like to pick off an extra probe. Anyway, oh, I don't know how much I like this. I think he should be saving the energy here. He will take care of the Mothership photo. That's nice.
Yep,
Good
and he's going to try to
micro
kill as many probes as he can, I think.
I don't think so, and I don't think he should.
He's going to head back.
Needs that energy to help him defend.
I'm not sure, even with the Stalker,
Well, he
or
has an
even with the
Immortal.
Phoenix, I don't think he has enough to defend this.
He has an Immortal already out and one on the way. If that one pops out...
Oh, that
oh,
blink forward.
wow. Last time...
Phoenix really slow to react. Very, very slow to
I think
react.
that's fine, though.
Yeah, well, and it's not fine. It's never fun to be slow. But I mean, I think he'll survive. But
Yeah. I mean, the Photon Overcharge was very clutch.
yeah, good that he got that in time.
Yeah, I think that if Siphon had gone for the Immortal faster instead, that might have been better.
Maybe that was a pretty brave. The nice thing about having Blink is it gives you the ability to micro so much with those Blink Stalkers. But he kind of threw all that away when he just threw himself right in front of his enemy. But I mean, I guess it worked-ish.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to do that sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because otherwise the Immortal can get away. And
You think it's strange that he has so many probes? I understand that he's making an expansion now, but jeepers, man. 23 out of 24 probes? He has 30 probes mining on one base? That's kind of overkill.
Yep, because it's not an all-in of 3 gateways. So.
Really? Because he's spending almost all of his money.
No.
Regardless, he probably could have waited a little bit longer to make those probes, no? Or maybe made the Nexus a little bit faster? I don't know. Having 24 probes on a base for selling is a little bit uncomfortable to me, but...
A little bit, but I mean, it's Protoss, not Zerg. It's not like he can just automatically make them.
Yeah, make them all at the same time, of course. Got a Robo coming in. Needs to get another pylon started here soon.
Yeah. What is the probe count of the Chiltals at?
28?
28, so only 5 behind.
That is correct. With a slightly slower expansion as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game, I would say. Nony had his Robotech running a little bit faster.
Yep.
Blink is not going to be by any means useless this game. It's going to be still pretty useful, but I would give the tech advantage to Nony probably. With a Phoenix out on the field too, that can be annoying.
Yep, good for map control. And if the Siphon gets a little bit out of position, those Phoenixes can always still swoop in and try to pick up a couple probes, get a couple easy kills.
Yep. Key units could help out against Colossi later on. We shall see what the Phoenix are able to do. Charge started for Siphon now, as the Colossus Den thingy starts for Nony. An Observer going out as well for Siphon. Nony has stopped Immortal production. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but I guess he's...
Yeah, that Robo's been idle for quite a while. I know he's making a Robo-Den now. Robo-Den? Robotics Bay? Support Bay? I know he's making one now, but that Robo was idle for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, good blink there. And just take one of the Phoenix that he saw with the Watchtower control. Probably just going to poke around with the Stalkers. See if he can pick anything off at the front. Phoenix will go in here. Probably going to see a Photon Overcharge go down. Yep.
Yep. And the Phoenix are AFK-ish. but they do pull back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why the robo was idle for that long.
Especially, yeah, but maybe he
Not
just
even-
wants to save the money for Colossus.
Short on gas, perhaps.
Maybe. I don't know. It seems like in PvP, it seems like anything that comes out of the robotic facility is very powerful.
Yeah.
You know, Archon or Immortals are very good against Stalkers, like disgustingly good against Stalkers. Against Zealots, not so much. Against Archons, eh.
Yeah, gateway units are not all that important at all come the late game.
Yeah,
It's
Blink,
all
well, a
about
lot
the
of
robo
Blink
units
Stalkers.
and like Archons and
Yeah, charge lots are really good.
Churchlots can be great for reinforcing, but I mean in a max Protoss army, it's probably not what you want.
Maybe. Charge lots are really good when the opponent has a lot of Immortals, though, because then the Immortals tend to fire on the
True,
Zealots, and you can't
true.
get back to kill the
Most
important stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I would
Yeah.
say Churchlots are pretty important.
Yeah. Another Robo coming up for Nony. Gonna have 2 Robo Colossus production.
Yeah, we'll see what Siphon's response is. Some people like to go for Tempests. We'll see if that's what he chooses to do, or if he's just gonna.
This is like 2011, 2012 PV with like from Nony's side, opening with the Phoenix. That actually wasn't a Phoenix. I'm sorry, I'm sure there are some Nony fans out there. Isn't a Phoenix opener like one of Nony's things? Like for early PvP in like 2012, like that was Nony was always the guy working with like the 1-gate Stargate openers or whatever. Yeah. Well,
2-gate Phoenix.
but-
Rob from production confirmed. Nony fanboy.
the yeah, so it's kind of funny seeing that, and then to go into double Robo Colossus. PvP used to be, if you've just joined us for Heart of the Swarm, PvP was terrible. PvP, some people still complain about it in Heart of the Swarm, but PvP was terrible in Wings of Liberty. And every PvP game essentially came down to what was known as the Great Colossus Wars, and that was whichever side had the most Colossus would win the game.
Kind of. There
Pretty
were some
much.
magic numbers of Colossus, I think.
Maybe, but for the most part, it came down to
Yeah, and people hadn't figured out how important Immortals were. Like early on Wings, it didn't look like.
yeah. But Colossus were pretty good, and people built lots of Colossus. It led to a lot of funny games, especially I remember some early MLGs. PvPs were pretty funny, watching 12 Colossus like scrounge around each other, trying to shoot 12 other Colossus, and it kind of looks like that's the style that Nony's playing right now.
Well, yeah, this is not uncommon in the current metagame. I think it's pretty standard as well.
To do the big Colossus play over things like Zealot Archon, or
Yeah, I mean, Immortal Zealot Archon is a pretty viable composition, but a lot of people like to go for the Colossus Immortal Zealot
Sure.
Archon, so
okay, if you say so.
yeah.
We have the third already established for Siphonn, gonna be mining that gas.
So we see both players actually with similar unit compositions.
Yeah. Well, no. Siphonn didn't make any Colossus, did he?
Yeah, he does. He has Colossi out for sure. 3 to 5 right now.
Oh, am I crazy? Oh yeah, never mind. I'm crazy. Forget everything I
it's
said.
the big ones.
The big units that stand over all the other ones.
Yep.
It's that it's this intense color mod is throwing me off, Rob. Gonna have Archons on the field for Siphonn, so a few
Yeah.
less Colossus.
Siphon is ahead in supply, but I think it's gonna come to the positioning.
Maybe, yeah,
If,
especially with Colossus. yeah.
And with that many Zealots from Siphon, I think he needs to look for a flank
Definitely.
or a surround of sorts.
Very important fight here for Nony, though, because if Nony can't win this fight, he's in big trouble. Being down in
Archons are
bases.
gonna help a lot against the Zealots as well, and that 4th Colossus popping out for Siphon at the
If
perfect
it doesn't get
time.
picked off, okay.
Doesn't look like it will. Are we gonna see a time warp here?
Yes, and
There
we
it is.
will. This is not. I don't know if this is the fight that Siphon wants.
Yeah, I don't like it too much.
I don't think so. With all these Colossus that Nony has firing onto this tight little choke, I think that that's exactly the kind of fight that Nony was looking for.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Laser beams everywhere.
Oh, it's pushing. Nony's
The
getting pushed
Immortals,
back, though.
yeah, and the Immortals were getting shots on the.
Yeah, and the Archons as well, taking so much damage.
I think it was a mistake for Nony to send those Zealots all the way around instead of fighting at the front there. I think, did you see how much time they spent walking all the way around to get to the front? That might have been a
Yeah.
little mistake. He does finally push through, though. He needs to go to that third and try to take it out. Or maybe just go for the main. I don't know what I would do in this position. It's really hard. He needs to make a decision, though.
That was
I
a
need to-
really close fight. And yeah, I think if Nony reinforced from the front, that would have been better.
Yeah, because he would have just ran in. Maybe
Yeah,
he was
he-
expecting it to last a little bit longer.
Yeah, but yeah, he had the more AOE, so he was pushing his opponent back towards the, you know, the fatter units, the
Sure.
non-solid units. So I think that reinforcing with solids would have been best.
So one Colossus microing for its life. Lots of probes going down here. 31 probes killed for Nony. He might actually be able to... Oh, those are Nony Archons. I didn't even see the Temple Archives go down. Good job, Nony.
Good job, Nony.
Can he pick up that Stalker? He gets it, but he doesn't have anything to kill it. There he goes. And I think that Nony will actually be able to do this.
Yeah, it looks like it. It was looking really good for Siphonn there for a second. I don't know. I don't know that I saw any reinforcements.
I don't know, man. There were laser beams everywhere. I'm pretty sure that with that many zealots, though, I don't think Siphonn wanted to take that fight in that narrow choke. He almost had it, but that was only because Nony sent his zealots all the way around the back when he should have just ran right up to the front. One zealot warping.
Yeah, Siphonn down to 25 supply, fighting with the probes, and he's gonna be forced to GG out now.
And he does.
And he does.
Nony ends up winning the game. What a game.
What a game. We're gonna head on to a quick 90-second commercial, and when we are back, we're gonna have game 2, potentially match point for Nony.
Potentially?
Nony and Siphonn, potentially.
Tournament match point. For Siphonn. Because if he loses, he's like on.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, make sure to stay tuned.
Talk to you soon.
We'll be back. 90 seconds.